today's video. If you're new to this channel, I'm Jolie Robinson and I do all types of stuff on this channel. I do gaming, travel vlogs, regular vlogs, skincare, whatever, literally whatever. And if I haven't done it yet, I'm probably planning on it. So today's video is all about a Q&A. So you guys have asked me questions, stuff you wanted to know, or comedy questions, stuff like that. I have them all here on my iPad and I'm going to answer all of them for you. And Luna is right here. You just can't see her. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So I would say that my favorite YouTubers is probably Yummy, Daz Games, Shits and Gigs, like the podcast thing that they do. Are you good? Are you okay, my child? What is your biggest achievement so far in life? I don't know. I would say I've gone through quite a lot and I had to grow up quite fast. So I would say the fact that I'm wanting to face that kind of trauma and like heal myself. At least that's what I'm trying to do anyways. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And Luna. My darling little schnookums. Biggest achievement is Luna. And I would definitely say the fact that I've actually been abroad now. I would say that that is an achievement for me because with my travel sickness being so bad, I do have a driver's license and I can drive, I just don't have a car. But there's a lot of things in my life that make it very complicated to have money. And one of those things just sneezed on me. I don't know what's wrong with her today. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Okay. Any big plans for the rest of 2026? I want to do more cosplays and I want to film kind of the behind the scenes. I'll tell you guys one of them. One of them is Sakura from Naruto. Naruto Shippuden? I don't know how you say it. But yeah, I literally have the entire manga of Naruto because I just love it. But yeah, I want to do her cosplay, but I'm either going to like do my own version of it, kind of like her at like an event or whatever, or I'm gonna do actual to it. I'm gonna do both at some point either way, but I don't know what I'm gonna do first. Oh yeah, and I also want to do my first solo holiday and I want to vlog it, like the entire experience, and bring you guys with me. That's something that I want to do this year. Let's see, what else is next? What made you start your YouTube channel? I wanted to build a community for everyone because I was alone a lot as a kid. But when I was just like chilling at home at stuff, or like I just had an argument with like my dad or my mom or something, like it's gone like terribly awry in my family, I would go on YouTube and I would just watch stuff. It would either be like watching like Big Bang like episodes, but it would mainly be like, you know, Daz and Yummy, as well as Raccoon Eggs, Fits, like their kind of channels. And they would always make me laugh. I wanted to make a place where like everyone can come in and obviously just be themselves. Yeah, just build like a little community, I guess. As well as just, I would have the memories over the years. I would make new friends from doing this because I want this to be my job. I want this to be the platform that I mainly go to for work. This is the one. I've had other channels in the past, as I've said in the Minecraft video, and I just forgot the passwords and stuff, really. But this one, I am refusing to lose this one, and learning new things and trying new things and bringing you guys with me so that you can experience it or feel a little bit less alone. What's the next question? Sorry, I'm really shit at reading, so I apologize. Which countries would you like to visit? I would definitely say Japan. Yeah, Japan. And like Egypt, Korea, like literally anywhere really. Japan and shit, I'm saving for. Like Japan. At some point in my life, I want to live in Japan. Like whether that's in the countryside or I'm a little bit more closer to the city. Like I love it. I love it. I want to go there. I want to experience it. I just want to see everything, see how everything is so different. And like, I know that I probably built it up a good portion, but like just everything, like the streets are like so much more cleaner. Like you can get like bomb photos done there. And then obviously all the cherry blossoms. I literally have a cherry blossom tattoo on my arm because I just love it. And I do love wisteria flowers as well. But yeah, I've just been wanting to go to Japan for such a long time, and I was obsessed with Egypt when I was younger, so it's kind of like another childhood thing that I would be doing for myself because of the movie The Mummy. And I'll put a photo up. But yeah, I was obsessed with that movie and I thought that he was really hot, so I always watched it. And then I became obsessed with kind of how everything was done because of the lead female actress in the movie. I became obsessed with Egypt and I got like Egypt books, and like I just found out all that I could. Did I remember it all over the years? Do you play any video games? Yes, I do. Which you probably have found out by now because of the fact that I've said my Minecraft video. I do lots of different games. I want to expand more on my games, but I would love it if you guys would want me to play anything to see my reactions, because my friend Jacob, for example, recommended for me to play Until Dawn, and I finished that game quite recently actually, and it was really good. It was really good. Almost gave myself a heart attack. And then I replayed a game that I played when I was in secondary school, Tomb Raider, and I loved it. We play kind of action games, I want to say. I wouldn't be opposed to doing a horror game. I do like to go back to Fortnite, but honestly, I do wish that they would just keep it like the OG Fortnite, but just be able to drive cars and stuff. Next question, this is about the last video that I posted. When you got your wisdom teeth out, what was the scariest part? Was it fast to be put to sleep, or did you try staying awake for as long as you could? So when I was younger, I had teeth removed, and I think I went under general anesthetic. You know what I'm talking about, all right? You know exactly the word that I'm trying to say. When I woke up and I was like, I want McDonald's, and then they were like, you can't have McDonald's, and I was like, what the fuck? I've always been a fiend for McDonald's. There are times where I'm like, I'm sick of it, don't want to see it, I've had too much of it, but I am a fiend for McDonald's. That was like years ago. That was years and years and years and years ago when I was put under, so I don't really remember much. But I went to sleep really fast. I remember literally going, mask on, going, and then I was out. Then I was out, and I was dreaming about anime, and I was having a great time. And then I woke up, and they had like the cotton stuff in your mouth, like the gauze stuff. Callum wasn't in the room, and he wasn't allowed in that part of the hospital, so I was alone with just like the hospital staff. And then they took the gauze out and was like, oh, do you want something to drink? And I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, are you in any pain? And I was like, yeah. So they gave me some morphine. I went to sleep really, really fast. I was out like a light. I was out so fast. Like, genuinely, as well, when I walked in there, like, everyone was obviously doing their assigned job and stuff, but they were still giggly and laughing and kind of making jokes and stuff. I did try to make one joke and it didn't kind of land, and then obviously the rest of them did land, but that one just, I was like, oh, that was awkward. I wasn't worried when I got in there because everyone was just like talking. And when the dude put like the thingamajiggy, like the needle stuff in my arm, he was like, do you want me to like count? Like, he asked me before, like, what do you prefer? And obviously I'm not fussed, so I was like, yeah, just shove it in whenever, I don't care. I kind of answered this next question. Was that the first general anesthetic you've had? I don't know. I don't think so. No. Was it the first? No, I don't think so, yeah. What do you look for when making new friends? People who I instantly vibe with or connect with, or like there's an instant back and forth in conversation, like there's no... Like, obviously, like, sometimes there is a pause and stuff, because you are getting to know each other. What are your goals for your YouTube channel? So as I've said, this is my dream job. So this is what I want my job to be, is my YouTube channel. I want to keep creating more videos for you guys, and at some point I want to start doing like lives on YouTube and playing like little games. So as well, for my YouTube channel, I want to get my watch hours up and I want to have more interactions with you guys. So obviously in the last video you guys asked for a Q&A, and then a bunch of you have asked on different social medias, but especially on that video. And obviously some people liked it as well, because all that stuff does help for the person obviously making your videos or whatever. And it's also just really nice. It's really nice to see. Like, when I saw all of those questions, genuinely, I was so giddy. And I was being like, yes, people are asking me questions. And I'm like, oh my god, my subscribers! To keep creating more gaming videos, more travel videos. I do want to be able to travel way more often and then take you guys with me, even if that's for like solo videos, or like maybe I'll drag Callum out with me if we can get him time off work. Maybe like a video again with me, Callum and Josh. Like literally, even if it's just like I'm going to Paynton with Luna for the first time, for example, or like Torquay, or like, I don't know about London because it's pretty far and Luna also has travel sickness. But, you know, like if I were to do like a little video like that, for example, like more often, stuff like that. Favorite books, I would definitely say that my Naruto manga collection is one of my favorites. But I do have other books, like the Milk and Honey book I did really like. Lights Out is a good book, but that is definitely not for the younger audience. It's a spicy book, but it's a good book. It's a good book and I like that book. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. I just get up and show you. So this one, My Neighbor Totoro, BSC. It's literally the entire movie, but in this. And I just think it's so cool. And it's so pretty. Like, look at all those little details. Like, look at that. That's sick. Yeah, and then I've got the Spirited Away. I do want to get the Howl's Moving Castle one and Nausicaa. Is that how you say it? I have all of the manga. There are some missing. I won't lie to you guys. There are some missing because this didn't used to be up here. It used to be down right by my bed. It's a bit dusty and it's a bit coloured because I didn't like protect it or anything because I don't really know what to put on top of that. But yeah, from the shredded manga that Luna ate, I decided to make something out of it. So yeah, I now have this. Yeah, I definitely think I want to buy manga and then, or either buy manga or print the manga like things out and then cut them. This is the spicy book. It's very good. So we're on to the next question. What movies do you like? I go for comedy, action, and romance normally. That's normally my go-to. I go for like a thriller or a horror occasionally, but I don't tend to go for them a lot because of the fact that my mind is very creative. So when I'm trying to sleep, I'll close my eyes, and then if the horror movie has like got to me, I'll like see it and it will be awful. And that normally is the same for anime. So like musicals, Phantom of the Opera, 2004 version, slaps. High School Musical, that's another one. What clothing stores do you shop at? I normally go to like London or Exeter to do some in-person shopping, or I'll go online and go on like Boohoo Man, Shein. What else do I go on? Named Collective. The time I do typically go for Shein because of the fact that, well, it used to be affordable, actually. I think the cheap stores, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think the cheap stores are forgetting they're meant to be cheap, they're meant to be affordable. Shein, I feel like it used to be so affordable, but now it's just not, and you're paying expensive for... Well, obviously, like, there are some parts of Shein that are really good because obviously they've done collabs and stuff, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you find that your shoe size Do you find that your shoe size is different for sneakers and normal shoes? When you say normal shoes, what's normal shoes? Like, genuinely, what is normal shoes? I don't know. But, for, like, my Converses, I'm a 5.5. But for some of my other shoes, I am not 5.5. Like, for my boots, I'm like 5. Heels, that's where it switches up. And, like, other shoes, like, it normally is, like, a 4 to, like, 4.5, normally, I think. Like, it genuinely all depends. I do have a pair of Jordans that are too small for me, because I think they're, like, a 4 or something, and they're way too small, they're way too tight. So I literally, whenever I wear them, I don't do the laces up, because if I do, I'm dead. If I do, I'm dead. And my toes are normally dead by the end of the day, but they're Jordans. I need to wear them. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I haven't tried that since secondary school, but I'm saying no from memory. How old is your Rottweiler? She is 4, I think. What football team do you support? Liverpool, because it's where my dad was born. Did the IV leave a mark in your arm for your wisdom teeth? Heard some horror stories with that. And were you nervous knowing that in a few seconds you would be as fast asleep in the operating theatre? Yes. What was it? Right, let's go to the first bit first. So, you literally can't even really see it. It literally did not leave a mark. I literally don't even know if you can see it, but yeah, it didn't really even leave a mark. It's literally the most tiniest little thing ever. Genuinely, nothing to worry about that. Nothing scary to tell other than do not bash your arms around, please, when you've got that shit in. I had it in, and then I was rummaging through the rucksack that me and Callum's my best friend. He was in that video. Go check out that video, by the way, if you haven't yet. Bashed the needle like on the side, and you can imagine it just went, and I was like, ah! 2 seconds later, and I was like, yeah. It's literally the standard thing. If you bang your arm for a second, you're like, ah, like it hurt, but it's not a big deal. I was anxious about the fact that I would be asleep in literally seconds. I was scared about what I was going to dream about, or whether or not I was just going to be like in darkness, whether I would feel like awake even though I was put to sleep. But I literally just went to sleep. Nothing really to think about. And obviously you can either dream or you can not dream. I think it varies on the person. But yeah, I had a dream about anime, so therefore when I woke up I was talking about anime. Any advice for getting a first tattoo? I'm wanting a shaded rose on my ankle in June. Do you have any there? And what part of the ankle would you suggest is the least painful? I need to examine my own ankle. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that it's mainly bone. It's the same with like the ribs and anything like that. Like when you're getting a tattoo done on the bone, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna hurt. So you're going to want to get a good numbing agent, like some numbing cream. Most of them, I think you leave onto a half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. But most people tend to do that beforehand so that they don't really feel anything. And I'm pretty sure you have to like wrap it as well, don't you? Yes, you have to wrap numbing cream with the clear stuff, cling film, whatever it's called. I do not have a tattoo on my ankle, but I do have tattoos on my arms. I've got cherry blossoms that wrap around, and then I've got the moon, which I want to get redone because the shading's kind of done quite badly. Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, loved the cherry blossom tattoo. Didn't really feel anything. That was about 3 hours, I think. About 3 hours. And then this one was about 4.5, maybe 5. I designed this one. Let me actually like properly show you. I designed this one. It's got Hinata from Naruto again. And then he also did like some extra design bits of his own. Yeah, and it's really sick. I do kind of want more tattoos, but yeah, I would say make sure that you eat as well before your appointment. Make sure you eat, make sure you drink before getting a tattoo. That is one of the most important things that you can do. And bring like a drink or like a little snack with you. Let me look at the question again, because I feel like I covered it, but I feel like I didn't cover it. Also, first tattoo, you must be really excited for that. I was dying for a tattoo. Like, I was so excited when I turned 18, by the way. Guys, if you don't know my age, I'm 21 and I'm gonna turn 22 this year. I would probably go for a more kind of fleshy bit of your ankle to try help it out more. The shade of rose is also kind of cool. But I have got like, I've literally, my brain is like designing it in my head, like imagining it. Fave video games of the past year or so, I would probably say Tomb Raider, and I don't think it was this year though, this one, but Chained Together. Me and my best friend Callum did that game together, and we didn't record it, funny enough, but oh my god, there was so much back and forth, like arguing from that game, because we'd be like 3, 2, 1, go, and then one of us would be stood completely still and the other one would go, and like stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, it's so funny because the amount of teamwork and like precise timing you had to have for that game, it was really funny. And I also love to watch Daz play it. I kind of want to replay it low-key. If you don't know the game, you're basically chained to someone at the depths of hell, I think it is anyways, and then as you go up and complete different obstacles, you're kind of getting out of hell, and like the aim is to get to the very top. I'm not going to say too much in case you don't know and you want to play it yourself for a surprise. I loved playing Tomb Raider again. That was a really fun game for me to play again. If you were a dog, which breed would you be? I think we're getting into the comedy questions. Okay, if I was a dog, I reckon I would probably go Rottweiler because I have a Rottweiler. And as well, I might be a bit biased because of the fact I do have a female Rottweiler, but this is so pretty. This one, what secret conspiracy would you like to start letting other people know? I don't really have any. I do love to talk about a good conspiracy, but I don't really have one. Guys, this is something for you. If you are into conspiracies and stuff, put it in the comments, because I'm actually quite interested to see different conspiracies that people have. What do you think is the safest way for animal control to catch a big bear on the loose in the neighborhood? You guys asked for a Q&A, I'm going to answer every single one of these questions. So I would probably say keep the civilians out of the way to the best of their abilities, and either lure the animal away from everyone to a safe area, or to basically knock the bitch out, but in the nicest, caring way possible. And then just take them back to like the nature or whatever. There's not really a lot of bears walking around in my streets. Not really, if I'm honest. Might get a fox or a hedgehog or a rat. We've been dealing with rats recently. Big fat rats as well. The other day, Callum saw a rat and then I was like, wait, what? And then I turned around, I saw the fucking rat, and it ran from one side of my garden to the other, and then it went like under the wheelbarrow and like behind these like concrete slab things. And then we shouted rats. 10 minutes later, it didn't come out. Very, very, very bad timing. Don't think she would actually save us if we actually needed help and was screaming outside. But then she was able to track exactly where the rat went. She literally went the exact path the rat went, and I was like, oh my god, my baby is smarter than I thought she was, because I knew that she was smart and she's very pretty and I love her and she's adorable. She is my baby. She is my child. But I was proved wrong. With it. How long do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse? I had this conversation with my mate the other day. I would not survive if it was, is it The Last of Us? Is that what it's called? With like the clickers and shit? Dead. Immediately. Dead. I'm dead. I'm probably not surviving that, if I'm honest. Like, I might, but probably not. But if it's like The Walking Dead, I'm surviving. I'm fine. I'm completely fine. Walking Dead, fine. Last of Us, dead. Okay. What colour socks do you currently wear? Are they matching or are they odd? I bet they have a hole in the bottom like the hospital video. Prove it. I will prove it, thanks very much. I'm wearing white socks and they don't have any holes. They're a bit dirty because I walked outside in the garden. Should I have done that? No. Am I probably going to do it again? Yes. Yeah, I'm wearing white socks and they match, okay? They match. Same sock. I am not the person for odd socks. I'm really not. What is your favourite Pokemon? I would definitely say Pikachu, because he's sassy as hell. I just really like him. He's cute, he's sassy, and he's got good impressions. Have you seen the faces Pikachu can pull? Like the evolutions. I love all of them, but I would definitely say I have a top 3 for those. That would be Umbreon, Glaceon, and Espeon. They're my top 3. I'd say like my all-time favourite is Pikachu because that was the one I bonded most with. What is your favourite video? There is hair in my face. Sorry. What's your favourite video you've made so far and why? Okay. I would definitely say my travel videos. I would definitely say that they've been really fun to film as well as edit, because like I said again, because like I've said, it's memories that I get to look back on, or like my vlogs, I would say. Older now, but the videos where basically on a Monday I would go to dance class and then I would basically vlog the entire day, or I would do just the dance class. It was a little bit difficult because of copyright and stuff on YouTube. I don't really know how to quite get around that. Don't really know how to get around that one, if I'm honest. But definitely go check those out. They're a bit more further down, so you do have to look a little, but I swear they're entertaining. They're really entertaining and you get to watch me dance. I really miss dance and I really want to go back to it, but I'm really broke. So who knows, maybe we'll do some challenges, because that's not a question, but somebody did ask for me to do more challenges in my videos, and I am going to. What should I do to prepare for the surgery? Lean more nearest to the time and everything shower. Just kind of make yourself feel as fresh as you possibly can, as well as I'd probably do that like the night before, maybe have an everything shower. If you go to the gym or whatever, you kind of need to like adjust your schedule a little bit, and you'll probably need to train obviously a good amount of time beforehand. I'm trying to think what I did. I got like a bag ready and I got my clothes ready the day before as well, my surgery. So that means I could just wake up and go, because I was one of the first like appointments. What TV shows do you come back to the most? I'm definitely a rewatcher. A good portion of the time I miss out on the stuff that's trending because of the fact that I'm rewatching shows. I'm currently rewatching 7 Deadly Sins, Black Clover, Big Bang Theory, Psych. That's a great show, by the way. What else am I rewatching? Supernatural. I'm rewatching that as well. I love Supernatural. Dean. I would have his babies. That man aged like a fine wine, baby. Like a fine wine. I love that man. And I also just really relate to his character as well that he plays in Supernatural. I also love Sam. I'm not throwing him aside. I do love Sam as well, but I definitely say that Dean is more like for me. That's it. That's all the questions that we have. So this is my first Q&A, so let me know how I've done, guys, because I don't really know. It's Q&A. I really enjoyed filming it, actually. It's been quite interesting to answer questions for you guys. But I feel like no one's ever really asked anything over the years on my channels. So it's actually nice. Like, it feels different. It feels different to actually have questions, you know what I mean? Like, comment and subscribe. I've really enjoyed doing this video. Let me know if you want another Q&A. Thank you guys.